Hello everyone, Krydax here, and welcome back to Palworld. In our last episode, we went to some of the reservations, we got some new pals, we got all sorts of upgrades. We're working our way towards bigger and better things. I was going to put Yormantide Ignis into this base to help cook cakes and such. And he will do a better job than... well, better job than a Ragnarok, though not that much better. Because these are all, I think kindling is half the speed per tier. So a 126 work speed Ragnarok is actually not that bad. But it should make cakes a little faster. And then we've got a bunch of Grizzbolts, so I can probably be done with Grizzbolt for now. Especially knowing we already caught some Grizzbolts. I'm still kind of sad about that whole situation. Now we can stop breeding you two. Kindling is one of the X3s. I can never keep it straight which ones are X3 and which ones are X2. Handiwork is X3, watering is X2, planting is X2, but gathering is X3, sort of, because of the multiplier. There's just everything is like slightly different, and I cannot remember which is which. Mining is X3, logging is X3. Probably easier to remember which ones are X2, actually. Because I feel like there's more X3s than X2s. Electricity is an X2, on that note. Anyway, are any of the Anubis eggs done yet? Because we've got a lot of them. Oops. Too many items, huh? A lot of huge eggs. I don't need 48 ore. Alright, and then... oh no. We are maxed out on spots for Anubis here. Holy crap. Oh gosh, how many incubators do you need? I can make 2 more. What we've got on hand. I guess at this point I'll just have to chill. It's hard too, because I don't know exactly when I'll have enough. Oh gosh, I already had a bunch. Yikes. And it's like the other ones... part of me wants to delete the old ones. These 4. Those are the ones I just put down. These 4 are certainly not going to be anything valuable. Well, I say certainly. Not certainly, but I just have way less of a chance, and so I might as well just use the other ones. And we already have too many anyway. Yeah, they would just be for condensing, which I guess maybe I shouldn't delete them, but for now... I have a small enough amount of incubators that it's fine. How fast do you make cakes? Pretty fast. Still not that fast, though. Yeah, exactly. They're non-stackable cakes that weigh 50 each. Much worse. Let's get all these other ones stocked up with cake. Okay, now what? Now... I guess we can put Grizzbolt at our oil plantation. more oil. How much oil do we have? We have 81. I had 80 last time I visited, and that was like 20 or 30 minutes ago. So a couple Grisbolt's gonna help a lot, I think. We can also upgrade our base. Swing! A cold food box? What? Did I miss that? Or is it later? Oh, it's right there. Ah. I mean, I'll build one because you told me to, but I kind of don't care. You have so many items that the spoilage rate is irrelevant, pretty much. It would only be useful, actually, to have one for your own items to never spoil, so that you can keep your, you know, if you only make 5 of something with the attack rate bonus or whatever. Anyway, Grisbolt. Grisbolt, where are you at? Grizzy. There's 2 of them. Okay. Neither one has a better work speed than the other. We'll switch them out. Also, Grisbolt has 3 transportation just randomly, which is kind of nice. What? Okay, so now we're getting more power. And apparently it's enough for that to run constantly. Or almost constantly. Right about even. Okay. So it uses 2 level 3s, roughly. Okay, well that'll get crude oil going at a much better clip than before. What else do we need to do with this base? I don't know. I could collect like stone or wood or something. I feel like we're not doing anything useful here. But do we need to? I could move my mining here. Yeah, now that I have a guild chest, that makes me feel a little, like, better about that sort of thing. Because then I don't have to move all the items myself. I can just let them put everything in the guild chest. Okay, why don't I start... with what? Logging? I don't know if I would need more logs, though. I just need a lot of charcoal for my ammo, but I think we have enough, probably. I don't need more ore. I mean, it's free to do, and the Anubis are sitting here anyway. I guess I might as well. Might as well. Gosh, I'm gonna have an absurd amount of ore. It's not even funny. However, they're gonna do that instead of transportation. So now I may need to unassign one or something. I don't even know. Who's the slowest? You are. Don't do mining. Please. You can carry crap. The other problem is if they're stuck carrying ore constantly, will they be able to catch up? I think they will. Otherwise they'll never grab the oil. Not that that's very fast. Okay, never mind. That's not going to be a problem anytime soon. I really need Orcirc. Orcirc with all sorts of bonuses is going to be necessary here, I think. Alright, I'll do another weight. Okay. Let's do a quartz run. I think. There's gotta be a big chunk of it somewhere, but... Yeah, nocturnal transporting pals. It is helpful. You know, I think I'm... Earlier on in the game, you really want to sleep because you don't even have the hip lantern thing. Now that you have the hip lantern, sometimes you even want to be out overnight because you're looking for glowy things like the, whatchamacallit, the... Can't think of the name of it. The Lift Monk effigies. And then teleporters are glowy as well. So those are easier to find at night. Caves too. Caves have the lanterns that glow, and you can see those from a long distance. So it is kind of easier to find stuff at night. At least those points of interest. Okay, there's one right there. Alright, so there's one more over here somewhere. Yep, right. Nope. Wait, yes, no, rock. Those are all rock. There's one right here. And then there's one. Do I have... No, I don't have 12 R socks. I would like to. Alright, and then we saw one right back here. Somewhere. There it is. Climb the circle building? Okay. I don't know why I had that order backwards for so long. Oh yeah, I remember there being something up here, actually. Is it a boss? Oh, just chests. Rangrex, do I have 12 of you? Nope, I only have 6. Time to catch a couple. What are you doing? You're chasing after my... Ragnarok, which is hiding somewhere. Got it. What? Gold key. Gold key. Can't open that one. It was a single hypersphere? Wait, is that... I think that was correct. LOL. I need some gold keys. And when do I get like a lock pick? Oh, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. And I don't even need any of the new materials for it, so I can just make lockpicking tool 3 now. Great. I love it. Okay, let's go back. There's another quartz on the way back to the teleporter over here. Oh, did my Rangrex have an eternal engine? I wasn't watching what traits they had. Okay, so we can discard some stuff. Still not good enough. Oh, we have coal. Okay, we don't need coal. There we go. I was gonna say, I took 200 back last time and it was good enough.
Yep.
Alright, there's 50 more circuit boards. Not that I can even power one right now. Oil drill. Let's make this first. Pointless. Thank you. Now you guys can make circuit boards. And we're out of palladium. That's right. That's right. All right, let's buy some more palladium here from our friend, the Wondery T, who... There he is. Switch out for noble, fine furs. Get the full discount. And how many spheres shall I sell? 60? Sure. There goes 60 spheres. We'll sell these since I don't use them anyway. And buy palladium. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,000. Cool. And then some bones. I mean, I'll use them eventually. I just bought a bunch recently. I don't actually need that. I could buy more cake ingredients, but I think I'm still mostly okay on cake ingredients. But we can do an egg, a milk, and 2 wheat. So that's the ratio. Berries I'm already growing. Okay. Can't imagine why I can't carry all this. I guess I might as well just put these in here too, now that I think about it. Makes things easier for me. And then I can even... process the flour here. And then just put it in the chest and use it there. Oh wait, I haven't made one of these in my cake base yet. That's important. I do need to make one. To make one, we need some ancient sieve parts. Was it 5? It was 10. That is a lot. 10 of those. I needed 50 stone or 100 stone or something. I needed refined ingots. Was it 100? 50 refined ingots, 100 palladium, no stone. Okay. So let's make one of these in our cake base. And that should simplify things a bit, especially if I want to put berries and wheat from this base in there, and then I've got a lot. We can make absurd amounts of flour now. And then we'll put the guild chest over by the farms, I think. And then I can designate this for ingredients. Wow. What's the workload on that? 1,200? Guess we only have one Anubis here. It feels like this should be going faster. That is 20 minutes worth of work they just did in like 10 seconds. To be fair to them. But yeah, why don't I Oh, I guess the designations are the same everywhere. I'm curious how that works. Anyway, I can now queue up an absurd amount of flour here. There's that. 1,200 berries should last a while, so we'll make 20 cakes here first. And hey, we got some Anubis ready to hatch. Let's see. There we go. Remarkable craftsmanship, noble artisan, ferocious. No. 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 Nope. Serious. Nope, nope, nope. Now, also remember, the ones that I'm hatching now are not the new set of pals that have only the correct 4 traits. So these ones, probably the ones that have, yeah, the hour left, I think those ones are the ones that have the correct parents and have actually a reasonably decent chance, like a 10% chance, to have exactly the 4 traits we want. Also, is it the heater or is it the fact that Fox Sparks has... I don't know why I just now thought about this. Do you get level 2 heat from something with level 2 kindling? Or is it a different thing you build in the base? Or something with 2 kindling? I mean, I can just throw Ragnarok in. It is just per structure. Okay, okay, okay. That's what I thought, but then I just had this moment where I was like, wait a second. Is that even how it works? Because what's the structure then that does give the extra heat? The electric heater. I see. It would make eggs hatch faster. Oh, I could just add a campfire? Are you serious? It's that easy? Without even... But campfires don't even need to be powered. But do these stack? Oh my gosh. Well, that's ridiculous. I don't like that. That is a bad balancing decision in my opinion. Wow, that's ridiculous. Wait. But why are they... No, because now they're not going faster. What? Just because it's nighttime? But nighttime shouldn't cancel out too... Or maybe it does. I don't know how the math works on that. Let's find out here. Okay, so on the docket is maybe making minestrone next. We might switch our mining base over to a minestrone base, potentially. The old mining base. Also, I think I need to set up this. Nice, we're down to 34 minutes. Got some new powerful pals, I guess. Okay. Yeah, if Anubis has more hatching speed now, that'd be great.
What?
Wait, what is happening? I think he's... Okay, I guess we need campfire. I'll just put 2 back here. Delete that one. I'll put 1 here. And 1 here. And I think that might be good enough for these. No, these might need a couple too. Can they get too... Oh, they can get too hot. Shoot. Well, that's kind of a balancing act then, I guess. So then, rather than spreading them randomly, we kind of want little concentrated pockets. And do those... Okay, that heat doesn't reach these. I can build 2 right here. And then I can delete this one. It looks like those are getting the full speed. These are not. So we need like 1 over here. Maybe here. Perfect. Okay, well that'll help quite a bit actually. Wait, these are too hot. You know, a wiser person would have built their incubators in a different pattern here. I'm just gonna do it that way. Totally fine. Alright. And in all of that time, we've got another egg to throw down here. Okay, but 1 hour is a lot better than 2 hours. Definitely not OSHA compliant whatsoever. Okay, so minestrone. We're gonna need to plant some serious plants. The question is, where or at what base? I kind of want... Yeah, I mean, I think this mining base is becoming increasingly pointless now that we have ore collection. And we can also do ore collection easily at the oil base. So I think this base is going to get a revamp and be where I grow a lot of crops. So we'll get rid of stone. Get rid of all this stuff. Oop. Grappling gun. Over. Probably have a bunch of stuff in one of these. Yeah. Okay, and we'll want a guild box for this base. But first, let's put everything in this guild box. There go more ancient civilization parts. I need to go over here. Perfect. Okay, so 10 sieve parts, 50 refined ingots, and 100 palladium. And everything can be connected. Yeah, you only need each farming pal type. Yep. It's gonna be a lot of farms though. Okay, we're definitely gonna switch to electricity here anyway, so I can, oop. I guess we had some extra stuff there. And then I think I want to put the guild chest near-ish the farms, maybe? I don't know yet. We'll put it here for now. Moonflower assassins, that's a new one. Vertical stacking time? Nah, we're not gonna cheese it. Moonflower, is it one? One enemy? But they're level 48. Which probably means they'll kill my entire base by themselves because of the level penalty. But of course, it's gonna be hard to even help because I can't see crap. So annoying. Can't even see the guy. Okay, there we go. Even drop anything good? No. Pointless. What's up, Shay? Okay, so then what we need is to get rid of this, because we're not doing that anymore. Get rid of this. I don't need a box there. Get rid of this. You said you wanted to wait, but you ended up starting anyway. Yeah, that's how it always goes, isn't it? Besides, well, I actually don't know. I have no idea how close the Terraria patch is in the next update. It might be a while still. It's a different game I was thinking of that's updating soon. Okay, so that's there. Now, what was I gonna do? Shoot. I was going to... Oh, I needed to get seeds. That's what I was going to do. Fast travel. Get some seeds going. What? Seven types of seeds. Is that too many to fit in the guild box? Not yet. At some point I might not want them in here, but for now we'll put them in there. So that'll just make things easier for me. And then back we go. And we'll get some farming going here. I do think what we'll do, first of all, is get rid of all these mining pals. Big toys. Actually, we'll just get rid of everybody. For now. Okay, so put away all the pals. Oh gosh. There's just so much stuff sitting around here. How much do we have of different things? We have 1.5 stacks of stone, a whole stack of wood, almost a whole stack of ore. Jeez. Anyway, I think what I want to do is get a... kind of a situation... I was worried about that. Okay, there we go. And then that can go upstairs. And I want to get like a second floor plantation. We've got plenty of space for other stuff. Probably not all that necessary, but... Roof. Oh, there's already one there. What? That was weird. Alright, pillars. And I want there to be a bunch of farming space up here. And then we've got a lot of farming space right here. So, and then if we need more farming space, then I've got underneath here if I really want to. I don't know. So we've got berries. I will do tomato. I'll do a lettuce. Do a potato. Do a carrot. Onion. Second onion. Second carrot. A wheat. Get rid of that. A wheat. Okay. And then I do sort. We look for an Anubis with great work speed. 157 seems fine. I'll get all those built. Then we want a Yormantide with good work. 150 and 178. Jeez, that's insane. Okay, so we got watering done. We'll do 3 prunellias for planting. And then, at least for right now, gathering is a little bit of a problem. But 3 verdash is probably good enough. And then I'll even do a vanworm for transporting. Plus the verdash can transport. Yeah, I am buying wheat, but, you know, growing a little bit's nice, because then you don't need to buy it as often. I don't know. I realize the mathematical answer is you either should or you shouldn't. You know, but I like being self-sufficient, so I'm willing to be a little inefficient for that purpose. Okay, and then we need to designate everybody to do the things you need to do. So you do not gather. You do not handiwork. You can make medicine, that's fine. And I think you can transport. Maybe I'll leave one of you that can't transport so you can do research if I want to do seed planting research here. And Verdash is not logging and is not planting. You're transporting. Oh, you're right, because of the food. Sorry, no, I forgot about that. I forgot that food is so annoying to transport. This base, I guess, had berries before, and that was mostly it. But yeah, food is annoying to transport. All right, and Anubis will be transporting and handiworking. So, I mean, I think this is how we want it. Maybe another Vanworm. I need to go catch some more. I condensed a bunch and now I don't have that many. I guess with 3 Pernelias and level 3 Gathering, we might see some pretty big yields from crops. So that's probably reasonable. Vanworm. You know what I need to do is get Swift bred into a Vanworm. Okay, so now everything's growing. Everything's watered. Looks like we can already add more plantations. How fast do they get harvested? Pretty fast. I might need I do need another Verdash, I think. How much wheat are we gonna get from this one harvest? I wonder. 30 wheat? I think the base level is like 10. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Alright. This is gonna be nice. Now, what did we lose from this base that we need to replace the functionality with? We already have a coal mine in the main base. And we have an ore mine in this base. So I don't actually think we need to do anything different. And I have a sulfur mine in the main base too. I guess it's possible that that's not enough ore for the rest of the game, but I'm guessing it is. We're up to 104 oil, by the way. We were at 80. So now we're getting oil at a somewhat reasonable pace. Seems. And I can always mine other things here too, if we need to. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And then I think the next thing I want is the next cooking oven. Large scale stone oven. Does it need electricity? Or does it go to not needing electricity? Feels weird if you go from needing electricity to not needing electricity. You would think if anything it would need more electricity, but it doesn't mention a single thing about electricity. Nor does it mention anything about, like, the name is not anything electric either. Okay, well. There we go. There's the large-scale stone oven. Built by the hands of many pals. Can we make new things? Mushroom quiche. Yokla Niku Jaka. 25% needs Mamarest meat. Okay. There's the minestrone gratin. But we already know that spaghetti... No. Omelets. Omelets are only 10% attack. Is there a 20% attack that's only... I don't think there is. So I guess we'll go hunt some Mamarest when we want to boost attack, because that's a pretty huge boost, 25%. And I'll have all those things in the other base soon enough, which is very nice to know. Cool. Alright, let's see how fast we make salads in this crazy thing. Oh, you know, I want to put the charcoal in the doodad over here. Yeah, smelting does have priority, but I thought I had 3 smelting pals in the base. Do I not? Oh, they're taking breaks. Man, now's a good time to sleep anyway. Do 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 do. Okay, here we go. Now we'll see how fast the salads flow. Wow, that is some fast salad action. Good gravy. Well, it's not gravy, it's salad, but, you know, you get the idea. Cool. And then periodically, I'll have to steal some salads to go into the guild box, which then I can put in other bases from there. Forget if it's 2 or 4. I mean, the shape of it makes me think it could be 4, but I think 2 is going to be enough. I mean, these aren't even Yormantide Ignis, you know, it's not even 4 pals working on it. Honestly, I'd be fine if it's just 1 pal working on it because it goes faster, you know? I also... It doesn't seem like it needs power. It doesn't say power online at the top, so... That makes me think it doesn't need power. Alright, let's see how Anubis breeding is going. Is this done over here? Probably not. No, 2/3 of the way there, though. See if any Anubis have hatched. I am eager to get Verdash breeding going. What? Alright, 4 more eggs. It's very bright over here now that we have all these campfires. Oh, of course that one's a little cold. You know what would probably be easier is placing your campfires and then placing each incubator and testing whether it has the proper speed or not. And then that way you... is that it? No, that's workaholic. Shit. Got excited for a second. I mean, we certainly have a lot of good Anubis at working, but we haven't yet gotten the quadruple. Though we should see more of them, right? Because, I mean, every single one of these eggs is like a 10% chance. So it doesn't take that long. Only 10 eggs. And what is it, like a 5-minute timer or something? So we should be getting 1 an hour, roughly. Something like that. What? What is happening? Oh, that one's not done hatching yet. I was like, what's going on here? I was trying to hatch an egg that was not ready to hatch. Cool. Okay. Now these... I guess all the honey's here. I guess I should keep making cakes here. And we'll make some berries. And then we'll make some more flour. I mean, we have a lot of honey. Almost 3,000 honey. Is this, are you the one? Are you the perfect Anubis? Nope, you're not. I got hopeful. Okay, let's go throw some of those Grizzbolts in the Freedom Frog base. And then... I don't know, go catch some more pals. Go get some tech points. Got all sorts of things we need to do. I guess we don't need more Grizzbolts. Those two work faster though, but you can only have two working on one of these, right? I think. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they are chopping. Wait, what? Well, I wonder if it requires logging too? They're totally chopping those things down. Huh. Why was that not happening earlier? I had Robin Quill though. Isn't Robin Quill level 2 logging? No, they're only level 1 logging. Maybe you need level 2 logging for the mushrooms. Huh, cool. Alright, well, I'll take it. I'm glad we built it the way we built it then, because now I have automatic mushroom collection. Unfortunately, you don't get cave mushrooms automatically, which is probably the most important one. But hey, it's something. Okay, so I need another... Can't believe how much power we're gonna need at this base. I guess Orzerk is the real goal here, and those will be twice as fast. So we'll probably only need 2 of the power generators. I guess I can build a second one now. Yeah, disable ingredients from the food chest. What I normally do. This thing's starting to get a little bit full. The seeds won't need to be in here though, normally. That was just for convenience. Okay, let's see how our desert base is getting on with everything. Yeah, I might need to move. You know what? I might actually put the seeds here since this is my farming base. I'll put the seeds in a chest here, and then we'll just know the seeds are stored here. I'll store them at the main base if I'm sorting things out, but... And what do these count as? They count as pal materials, somehow. I guess they do drop from pals, but... Okay. And then... So now at that point, we're getting potatoes, onions, wheat, lettuce, tomato. Where's carrots? Why do I see no carrots? And we'll boost the work speed of everyone in this base for a while with salads. No carrots. Are we short on gathering? We might be short on gathering. Feels weird I haven't gotten a single carrot, though. Right, who's best at gathering after Verdash? Really? That's the only gatherer 3 we have. Okay, well... Looking at the breeding chart... How do we get to Verdash from Anubis? It's a 2-step? Ugh, that's annoying. No, sorry, it's not a 2-step. It's a 1-step. Okay, Sparkit, Flambell. We have 4 options for a 1-step. Cool. Okay, so, and I can easily catch a bunch of Sparkits to not add bad traits to the pool. In fact, this is where it's worth looking. With Sparkit or Flambell, I could... Oh, Knocklim. Yeah. How fast is Knocklim? I think that's my curiosity. So Knocklim is 550 and 400 for run and transport speed. They are the best transporter, aren't they? Yeah, I mean, Phalaris is not even that much faster. You know, 450 or 400 versus 500. Like, that's a 25% speed boost, so that's decent. But Knocklim carries a lot more. Now, this is another big part, though. No, I guess Phalaris is probably a better transporter overall. Because it's not often that you're carrying 20 at a time instead of, like... You know, like, the food doesn't even... Well, we might be getting 40 per drop eventually. But Phalaris goes twice as fast when it's not carrying things. But they do different tasks, right? Like, Knocklim is for gathering and mining and transporting, and Phalaris is for watering and transporting. So they're both... I think those are the 2 most useful. Vanworm's not that great. Anubis is pretty good. A little bit of a lower level transport, so it doesn't move as much. But again, if they're not huge stacks of items, that's not as big of a deal. Hellzephyr Lux, I guess, could be... No, but it's not highest level electricity. So really, it's like Phalaris, Aqua, and Knocklim are the 2 transporters. With maybe some Anubis in there just because of the handiwork. Vanworm kind of has no reason to exist at that point. Unless... No, just no reason. Phalaris is strictly better, I think. Yeah. Okay, anyway, what was I looking at? I was looking at breeding 2 Knocklim from Anubis. There's no 1-step process, but there's a lot of 2-step. Oh my god, there's a lot of 2-step processes. You can basically breed with almost anything. Wait, what? Anubis plus Knocklim makes a Nightwing, and then the Nightwing plus a Frostallion gets you back to Knocklim. That's funny. But Ragnahawk's in there, Phalaris is in there. Yormantide and Ignis to Sybilex, plus Jet Dragon. That's a problem. I guess we gotta look at this side of things. Because, yeah, like Cryolinks I have. But a lot of the other ones I don't. I do have Grisbolt. So I could do Elizabeth and Grisbolt. I do have Lileen Noct, but I can't get Reptiro from Anubis yet. I don't have those legendaries. Ministing and Relaxorus. And we do have Bellenoir. So that's another... there's a lot of options that we can do. That don't require legendaries. But... I might just like Verdash better. What's the benefit to having Verdash, though? They eat less. That is, you know, it counts for something. There's this, you know, the Noclem eats 600, and the Verdash only eats 225. So they do eat less than half for having the same gathering level. Gathering. And the only other thing that has Gathering 3 is Jet Dragon, so... Okay. The plan for now, because of its simplicity, is probably the one step to Verdash from Anubis. And I might even get that going now. Because it's possible we have... Because what was it? It was Spark It, Hang You, and... I gotta go back on the browser. It was Spark It, Hang You, and Flambell, and Hang You Crisp, but I don't think I have any of those, that we could throw in here. So it's very possible we have a Spark It that has like Sirius or something. We don't. Toko? Oh, B-Guard. B-Guard, you dummy. You guys don't get to fight, okay? You do stupid things when you go fight. Ridiculous. Okay, so Hang You, we have a Sirius Hang You. Okay, so a Sirius male Hang You. Could go with a female Anubis that has non-Sirius, or even overlaps Sirius traits. So, like this one. This one has Artisan, well, no, this one doesn't have a Work Slave. This one is a female. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that's actually it, right? Maybe I'm misremembering. But I think... Where'd Hang You go? Hang You, come back! I can't find it. I'm not going far enough? No, it's not that far. Was it earlier? Oh, it was earlier. So these two together have Remarkable Craftsmanship, Artisan, Work Slave, and Sirius. Perfect. Okay. So, like, we don't even need the perfect Anubis for this because we have the Sirius from Hang You. So that helps. Anyway, those two are going to make Verdash babies. Perfect. We can get super gathering going. Drop some more rocky eggs. Any of these done? Got 2 of them done. Okay. Let's go visit Sanctuary. I'll do the higher level one. I don't... Which one's closer? Those feel almost like equidistant. This one probably starts at a higher elevation, so I'll do that one. I don't know if the higher level... what's this thing called? Higher level Pal Sanctuary has a higher chance or drops better manuals, but it probably does, if I had to guess. What? So we'll go to this one. Do you think we can get there on one glide without restarting? Or is our vertical speed gonna get too bad? think we're gonna fall short, actually. Yeah, vertical speed's really building up. I mean, we almost got there. It was really close, but not quite. Alright. Assault rifle. Hop on you. Make sure you're on don't attack. Ah. You can jump? What is this? Oh, there's just King Paka chilling over here, because why not? Because why not? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
Missed. Can you get the back bonus if you stand behind the sphere, or do they come out of the sphere facing you? I've thought about that a couple times, and I haven't really tested it yet. Oh no, I've been spotted. The sound effect. I'm not seeing any chests. Are we too back? Too back. Are we back here too soon? I think we are. I wonder what the respawn timer is. Alright, I'm gonna catch another one of you just because I need you now. I'm planning to breed a bunch, which is why I don't care too much right now. I guess we'll grab another one. I do a lot of smelting in my main base. The back bonus applies to non-sleeping pals. If you just are walking around in a area where the pals don't attack you, you know, and you can just walk behind them, you get the back bonus. Like right here, you can see I have back bonus. So yes, I am sure. But what I'm curious about is, like, if they come out facing backwards, you might have a very brief window where you can get the back bonus on a pal that you're currently fighting, which would be interesting. Or I guess the easiest way to do it is let the pal fight. Oh look, chest. Maybe let the pal fight against your pal? I guess if you have a pal with mercy hit, that could work. I must have just missed that chest before.
What?
'Cause yeah, I don't think they're respawned yet. What is that? A war sect. I've been spotted obstructing public officials? What do you know? Wait, what does that even mean? Like, what counts as obstructing officials as opposed to just trespassing or attacking public officials? Wait. Are you, okay, hold on. Hold on. What are you saying?
What?
Are you saying that I'm supposed to be throwing... Okay, this is gonna sound stupid, but hear me out. I have noticed that they added the critical chance to catch pals with your spheres sometimes. I have noticed that. However, I thought it was a random chance to get a critical on throwing spheres. I did not for a moment connect the dot that I might be getting that critical chance because I threw the sphere into a specific part of the PAL. To be fair to me, that is kind of a weird mechanic, I would actually argue. What is that? Is that like a super Mimog? Or is this an actual chest? Oh, it requires... Oh, we need a watering PAL. Good thing we have one. Except there's a giant fight going on, so maybe I can't do that right now. I kick it. Ooh, a new PAL. What? Alright, we need to get the Popo off our back real quick. Yes, headshots are guaranteed crits, and the only source of crits with weapons. But critting with a PAL sphere is kind of a weird idea. So I just thought it was, hey, you have like a 10 or 20%, you know, just some chance. Oh god. Can my PALs damage my own base structures? Or no? If they can, I'm kind of concerned about this chaos. I don't know if they can or not. Where can I see the health of my structures? I don't remember. So what are they still fighting? You? Do they just spawn infinitely? Is that what's happening? When does it stop? I seem to remember them spawning in midair even next to me while I was flying, which I always thought was hilarious. Does that still happen? No? What? Alright. How do you lose wanted status, Palworld? Surrender, aka die, evade pursuit, eliminate witnesses, fight the PIDF, or reload the game. What does evade pursuit mean? Just log out and log back in. Here's a Reddit post. As far as I can tell, there are 4 ways, and none of them seem like an intended way. You can die, which is obviously not an intended way to handle combat situations. Get a flying PAL and ascend until they fall out of range when they spawn. Get your pals to murder them instead of you, and eventually they'll lose interest. Or lure them to your base and sleep through the night. But you have to happen to get into bed between the waves spawning. You can't hide from them because they literally spawn right on top of you. You can't just wait it out without having your pals massacre them. What are you supposed to do? Someone in the comments is saying, I think you're supposed to be able to pay the guard in town? Really? Huh. Yeah, flying up is a terrible solution, though. That's cheese or unintended. You know, the whole point of the post is kind of what I'm getting at, which is like, what's the right way to do this? What? I can handle it. I just need to run very fast. No, that doesn't work. Do I need to sleep? You can't sleep when there's enemies in your base. Flying up is like a weird. Like, I guess that works, but that's not satisfying as an answer. Yeah, bribery would be in theme, which that person was mentioning in the comments, so maybe that can work sometimes or something? I don't know. Oh, wait. We have a strategy for this. We have a strategy. I can just do this. Haha. However, it stole my money. As usual. And my assault rifle ammo. Which ended up where exactly? There. Is there anything that lets you combine the pendants later? Because I've got a bunch of the crappy ones, and I'm starting to think I should just get rid of them. In King Plume should go in here. Not that you know of. Yeah, I might just get rid of them. Because, I mean, we've got a lot of stuff we can get rid of. I'll get rid of the metal axe. I'll get rid of the crossbow, the handgun. I mean, really, all of these weapons are pointless. I don't need random grenades. I don't like grenades. And I've already got the Giga Shield on backup, so I don't need the Mega Shield on backup. I should probably sell all these. What? Not that it really matters. 20 grand, I guess. Okay, expedition's gonna be done. 5 more parts. Sounds great. What? And then I need better kindling pals. So where's my Jignus? Jormuntide Ignis. Plop you in the base. There we go. That'll get the research done. Oh my gosh. He's just gonna do it in 10 seconds by himself. Oh, and he's out of sanity. Go rest. Okay, now I can start making minestrone. Wait, why not? The carrots should have been delivered. I've been away for a while now. Interesting. What's going on at our food base in the desert, which is a weird place to grow crops, but thankfully Palworld doesn't actually have biome affecting growth of things. But we certainly should have a lot of carrots by now. Why do I have literally none? Is it a transportation issue? Probably not. I don't think there's enough items to outpace 2 Vanworms and an Anubis. What's going on here? Where are the carrots ending up? Do I have another chest over here that I forgot about that's getting all the things? No. Yes. There we go. That explains it. Knew something was fishy. There's a bunch of carrots. Beautiful. Okay, now we can make some tasty foods. With our giant stone pizza oven, which we won't make pizza with, but somehow soup in the pizza oven. Okay. Minestrone. So, compared to a salad, it's basically a double salad. It takes only 50% more tomatoes. And now you no longer need lettuce. So lettuce is actually pointless now. Unless I want to also make salads. And then... spring rolls increase attack. Defense. But yeah, I think more or less... attack-wise, we'll just want to do the Mamma Rest, wherever it went. Where is it? I swear they changed the order of these on me. Where is it? That one. Oh, okay. Mamma Rest curry is what we'll make whenever we need attack. And then defense. Is there anything that does defense for 25%? I didn't see one. Oh, there it is. Oh, we just need Gale Claw? Oh, easy. Okay, so we just go get a few Gale Claw, a few Mamma Rest, and then we get those two. Sweet. Alright, anyway. Minestrone. Yes. Our first insanely good meal coming right up. There we go. Being produced pretty quick. And then on this one, we can make salads still if we want to use up some lettuce. Make spaghetti for defense. I do need eggs for those. We've got a lot of cotton candy now. We can make a couple more medicines there. So I haven't repaired my shield in a while. I hate that you need ancient civ parts to repair, but it does make sense. Just don't like it. We're getting faster, down to 35 minutes on that expedition. Kindling. Let's get an egg hatching speed researched. I'll probably do those two, and then maybe after that I'll switch over to trying to get the expedition time down. Because that would be nice too. I don't have level 4 mining yet though. I kind of need Noclim before that. I guess I don't need it, but it is nice. Now here's a question. With mining here, if we pull up the browser, we can see with like the mining work suitability, it is only double per level, not even a full double between 3 and 4. But the damage rate goes up, which is how much damage they deal to the thing that they're mining. However, for the research, they're not actually dealing damage. So I wonder if it's not really a triple because of the damage rate not helping. That's for in-world rocks only? Oh, interesting. So the mining boost is less for the... what am I trying to say? It's less for the ore sites than for not. Okay, so then minestrone is going to be the primary thing we eat here. And then we're going to switch all the salads to the guild box so we can keep everyone else fed with salads now. I think that's kind of my goal. Is minestrone will feed this base, salads for the other base, and eventually we'll obviously switch to minestrone for everybody once we feel like we have enough of that. Carbon fiber, I can make an absurd amount. Gunpowder, I can make an absurd amount. Nails, cement, I can make an absurd amount. Well, only 2,000. I guess that's not too absurd. What's the holdup on cement, actually? Wait, what? I don't have a holdup. I guess you can't use more than 9999 stone in one craft. That's the holdup. Okay. But I can make 2,000 cement. Easy peasy. And then... Still wanting one of these ancient civ cores. But we need to fight the next boss first. So why don't we consume a solid 500 pal metal to work on more legendary spheres. That should be enough money for like kind of an absurd amount of time. Because I'm already at 200 spheres and we just recently bought a bunch of stuff, so. Not gonna need that for a while. I would like to make more ammo. And then we'll make more gunpowder. Now, there was a big source of charcoal from my other base. Also, Robin Quill, get out of here. We have better pals now. I think. Maybe, well, maybe I don't. I don't know. I just started breeding Verdash, but Prunelia, I guess, is only better at planting. Shroomer. Oh yeah, no, I still want... I don't have rocket ammo yet, is the problem. Need more tech point manuals. Here, what do we have for lumbering these days? Bushi. Bushi's it. Alright. Well, sure. Sure, why not? Okay, what order do these actually go in? No idea. Is that... maybe that's the order they're just in on the box? It might be. Okay, so we'll just have Bushi do some logging over here. How fast does that go? I mean, it's kind of fast. Not insane, but we do need wood collection for ammo, so I'll let it go. Now, back to tech points. I have a lot of options right now and not a lot of tech points. Laser rifle doesn't do that much damage. I'm surprised that it doesn't do more than 1250. Considering the single shot rifle does 1150. Or semi-auto, I should say. But I can do plasteel armor. And ultimate sphere. It's a slight damage upgrade for a lot less style points. I assume it probably fires faster and has bigger clips too. I guess the question is like, is that gonna fire rapidly enough that it's better than the assault rifle? And it might. It might. This is what gets me my next upgrade. I need a lot of things. I do... It's only semi-auto, okay. What's the clip size? I guess we'll get rocket ammo to make you happy, because we need to do that eventually. And then, for now I'll just chill. Gosh, so many legendary spheres. I love it. Now, did this finish yet? No. They've been busy doing other stuff. Cooking minestrone. Oh, that's why. Yeah, I think 4 pals can work at this at the same time. Okay, well, Minestrone's done. That's great. What's the speed boost for pals that are eating minestrone? Or the work boost, I should say. I can't really tell which ones have eaten which thing, unfortunately. So I guess we'll just have to wait a while. And then... Now this is getting done. We just started an expedition. Ooh! Finally finished palmetal ingots here. So do we make plasteel next? Requires buying even more palladium fragments. Start using up our crude oil. Let's check out breeding base progress. And then I think we'll be done with the episode here in a bit, but first we shall check the Anubis farm. That's not gonna do it. Another single serious. Wait, how do we get Dainty Eater? Serious work slave artisan. 3 out of 4. There it is. We got one. We got one. We got one. Boom, baby. Perfect. Okay. So now... Well, what gender is it? Because we've only got the one. We've got... I'm gonna be able to do some serious Anubis condensing at some point here. Okay, I mean, let me just look at the work speed. It'll be the only one that has more than 157 on it. There, I saw it. 180 something. Or 92. There it is. 192 work speed. Wait, and it's even an alpha? Does that matter? I don't know if that matters, but it's kind of... I feel like that's serendipitous somehow. That the one we got was an alpha. So it's a male, an alpha male, 4 passives. That's funny. So then... What do we want to breed first? These are already breeding for dashes, which are the... And it's actually the same. It's the same pool of 4 abilities. So we don't need to change anything there. So now we need a female something to breed something. I could go for Knocklim, which was a 2-step process. I could go... That would be for mining, by the way. I could go for... Yormantide for watering. No. I want to do Phalaris Aqua for watering. I think I'm going to work towards Phalaris Aqua first, because that's also for transporting. Transporting and watering. And... Yeah, I remember it includes Yormantide, but I don't remember the other steps. I think Yormantide's the 2nd step. Yeah, I need Phalaris first. So we do Vanworm to Phalaris. So Anubis and Vanworm. And then Phalaris and Yormantide. And then Yormantide Ignis. What am I trying to say here? So Yormantide Ignis comes from Blaze Howl and Yormantide. So really, having a perfect Yormantide will then get me Yormantide Ignis and Phalaris Aqua. So breeding Yormantides next is probably the play, because that gets me two of the final base pals that I want, and then I can just breed like a single few of the regular Phalaris. Yeah, exactly. As long as I have an okay Phalaris, then I don't need like a perfect one, because I can use a good or perfect. And I mean, that's the nice thing about a two-step process is like, you don't need one pal to have all 4 traits as long as you combine to all 4 traits and don't have bad traits, then you're fine. So what we want to start with then is this Anubis. I already have forgotten what gets me Yormantide. Suzaku. So Suzaku, of course they're on the expedition. And then to get... Oh wait, that one's not, but it's male. My 2 females are on the expedition. To get Phalaris, it was Anubis... I already forgot what Phalaris was. Vanworm. Okay, so is there a Vanworm that I could couple with? There's a work slave Vanworm and a serious Vanworm. Both are male though, so those are 2 options. So now I need a female Anubis with remarkable craftsmanship. I need to get rid of all these random workaholic Anubi. Okay, there's remarkable craftsmanship and artisan. Oh, is that female? No, that was a male. Ugh, there's so many. How many to sort through? Serious work slave artisan. I need remarkable... Well, I don't need remarkable craftsmanship. This is just to make the regular Phalaris, which will then mix with the Yormantide to make Phalaris Aqua. So as long as the Yormantide has remarkable craftsmanship, we're fine. So this one plus either of the... I mean, I didn't look through all my Anubis though. We should probably look through the rest. Yeah, I don't think I saw... female with remarkable craftsmanship and one of the other ones, and not any bad ones. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So this is fine. Work slave and serious, it doesn't matter, so we'll just go with the alpha, sure. You're alpha, you've earned it. And then those go assigned in here, and then that one is waiting for Suzaku to make Yormantide, and we want a 4-trait Yormantide. That's what's next. Okay, got it. Got it. And do you guys have salads here yet? No. No, Krydax, you haven't given us anything good. You hate us. Alright, here, have salads for the foreseeable future. Okay, now the expedition is maybe close to being over. Well, it's only halfway there. Okay. Well, we'll do that in the next episode then. Let me write it down or I'll forget. We need to do expedition over, comma, Suzaku plus Anubis. Okay. We'll do that. And then make more minestrone. Oh, I can already make 75 more. Yeah, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I'm gonna be swimming in minestrone. Did we finish this? We did finish the research. So then... yeah, I'll do this one next, and then we'll switch over to the mining. And yeah, I think we'll call it an episode there. So in the next one, we'll hopefully work towards... I mean, we've got the perfect Anubis now, and we'll hopefully get another one or two of them. Ideally, we have both genders too, and that way we can mix and match a lot better in getting what we need. Rocket ammo takes an absurd amount of gunpowder, I will say. So I need a lot of that wood that I was collecting. And we need sulfur. What happened to collecting sulfur? Are we not collecting sulfur? No, we are. It's just building up slowly. Okay. Alright, but now we can make rocket ammo. If we so desire. We'll get 50 pieces to start. And I need the rocket launcher. Which I guess we have to make on the weapons bench too. Alright. Cool. We'll call it an episode here. As always, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you guys in the next one.